Good evening, everyone. HalloWeekends is back for their 27th season at Cedar Point. They just released some information for this season, which we have been anxiously waiting for. We do expect additional details to be released soon. Scares start Thursday, September 12th. This year, HalloWeekends goes all the way to Saturday, November 2nd. They will not be open on Halloween. On Thursdays, they will be open from 6 p.m. to midnight. Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to midnight, and Sundays, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you need tickets, there are plenty of options. As always, we recommend annual passes, specifically the Gold Pass. They are currently $99, and it gets you into HalloWeekends for this year and next. They also have HalloWeekend tickets, HalloWeekends bundles that include all-day dining, and after 4 p.m. tickets. There are also bundles with overnight accommodations, and there are freight lanes starting at $55. Check out their site for more information. Now for the nighttime frights. Indoor haunted mazes are open Thursdays and Fridays from 8 p.m. to midnight, Saturdays 6 p.m. to midnight, and Sundays 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Sadly, there are no new indoor haunted mazes this year. Midnight is back for a second year. Mr. Midnight invites you into his mysteriously evil residence, where you will be introduced to the Book of the Dark and all the fears, terrors, and horrors living within its pages. Mr. Midnight was originally introduced during their 25th anniversary. I'm glad he's sticking around because he has such a solid story, and this haunted maze is located by a gatekeeper. Bloodbath is back again for a third year. Located by Steel Vengeance, you enter Club Orpheus, a centuries-old private club that is home to the party elite. Thumping music, pulsing lights, and a sinister, blood-soaked secret await within. Fearground Freak Show is located by Wave Swinger in the back of the park. Step right up. The Ringmaster has searched the far corners of the world to bring you a collection of wonders pulled straight from your worst nightmares. Slaughterhouse is located near the barnyard in the back. The Split Entrails Meat Factory is open for tours. Enjoy daily demonstrations from our butchers. They're always on the lookout for a wide variety of fresh meats, including yours. The Haunting of Erie Estates. Be part of Sandusky Paranormal Society's latest investigation and explore the abandoned Erie Estate, long rumored to have ghostly tenants that roam the halls. Outdoor scare zones are open Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 8 p.m. to midnight. Scare zones are not open on Sundays, and the scare zones also appear to be the same as last year. Clowns is returning this year for a new tour called The Hall of Infamy. Become one of the metalheads of mayhem as their sinister fandom drives you insane. Last year, it was located on the Gemini Midway. Back for another year is Blood on the Bayou. Withering mutations and nightmarish creatures await on this forbidden swampy trek. Heed the warnings of the locals, ignore the ghoulish screams, and ask yourself, will you escape the fog? Cornstalkers 2.0, Revenge of the Pumpkinheads. Keep your eyes open and shuck your nerves away, 'cause there's more than just corn in this field. This corn maze is located in the drained-out Thunder Canyon Raft Ride. The layout changes from year to year, and it has been my favorite for the past 2 years. This scare zone is Fright Lane eligible. Cutthroat Cove is typically located near Maverick. From captains to deckhands to all who've walked the plank, the crews of sunken ships are here and ready for you to join them for eternity. And then Tombstone Territory, Doc McCoffer's Evil Elixirs. Come and come all. Doc McCoffer's Cure All Elixir will do the job. Concocted from 100% genuine snake oil, this elixir will alter the course of your life forever. This scare zone might be a little different than last year because it has a slightly different name and description, so we're excited to see. Rides are operating during this time. This year, they did not provide a list on the website of what will be open or closed, and they asked for you to check their app while visiting the park that day. However, we do know Snake River Falls and Thunder Canyon will be closed, and all kids' rides will be closed at 10 on Sundays. There is one new show this year and several returning shows. Locations have not yet been revealed. Opening ceremonies kick off the nighttime frights. Last year, it was held outdoors on the HalloWeekends main stage. Sadly, Midnight Syndicate, who has been a staple of HalloWeekends for years, will not be returning this year. We hope they return in the future because they were always a must-see. Mr. Midnight has a new show called Midnight's Curse. Appearing from the darkest recesses of the mind is a club filled with fantastical sights and sinister shocks. The evening promises to be a real nightmare. Wake the Dead, a murder mystery musical, is back. Last year, the show was located at the Palace Theater and was so much fun. It had multiple endings depending on how the audience voted, so it was always different. There isn't mention of the Telltale Heart, so I'm wondering if they're going to bring it back this year or not. There are 2 bands, Butchers of Rock and Fangs After Dusk, and an annual Halloween party hosted by the Shrieks. Kid-friendly shows include The Monsters Are Coming, Charlie Brown, which is followed by a costume contest, and The Witches' Sisters, who host various shows throughout the day, including spell casting ceremony, trickster games, dread time stories, and Bean Challenge. And of course, there are plenty of other kid-friendly daytime activities. There's Trick or Treat, a kid-friendly Halloween house called the Magical House on Boo Hill, Crazy Corn Box, Harvest Tractors, Holland Hay Maze, Tricky Corn Maze, Digging Up Bones. There's also Monster Makeovers, Pumpkin Decorating, Pumpkin Patch Picking, Spooky Eye Spy, and a Boneyard Jamboree. We're waiting to hear if they will have some tasty bites and brews this year or a buffet like they have in years past, along with any new merch and Nobu necklaces. We definitely can't wait for HalloWeekends. Check out our videos from last year to prep yourself for this year's event, or our other Halloween videos like Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights, or a tamer video of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party to fill that Halloween void until we post videos from this year HalloWeekends. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Zombies took you to Rome.